Can the Philadelphia Eagles win a playoff game with the offense they have been running? That is a question that a lot of us Eagles fans are really, really worried about going forward. We're not going to get it fixed this week because we're going to rest a lot of starters, which I understand. The Eagles have played a lot of short weeks this week. They haven't been good when they've done it. They've had injuries. So I think it's always a toss up because sometimes then you say, oh, well, maybe they're rusty. But, when's the last time Jalen Hurts himself, just Jalen Hurts, has gone into the playoffs healthy? He seems to get banged up in that final game. So you may have heard a lot this week about from people who either didn't watch the game or they just can't stand Jalen Hurts. So it's all that matters, talking about how he didn't complete a pass in the second half. They didn't have any yardage in the second half and blah, blah, wolf, wolf, and all that crap. So both for the offense in general going forward, what it means for the playoffs, and to Jalen Hurts' performance. Let's talk about those 7 passes that he did throw and what that means. And should we be concerned with the way Jalen Hurts is playing right now? Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your support. Hope you all having a brand new start, a great start to a brand new year. So first, I just want to go over a couple of just real quick, because I showed these in another video, but just the fact that how much play calling dictates things and how conservative Nick Sirianni gets when the Eagles are winning. So in the first half, we had throws like this from Jalen Hurts, the type of throws that people say he just cannot, he's incapable of making. That, my friends, is a ball thrown into a tight window for
There we go.
Devontae Smith on 3rd and 4, picking up a big, big first down, keeping the drive alive when they're up 7-0. We have this one. I think I showed this previously as well, but this is an absolutely phenomenal, not just phenomenal throw by Jalen Hurts, but the way he keeps this play alive with his feet and always looking to throw, right? Great feet, little steps, keeping his balance, gets out, finds it, and just absolutely ridiculous throw to A.J. Brown. Again, another one of those throws that people say Jalen Hurts cannot make. And then we also had fantastic throws like this from Jalen Hurts. This is unfortunately incomplete because AJ tried to go one hand and drop, but it also should have been offensive pass interference. But the throw itself is absolutely perfect from Jalen Hurts. Another big time throw. He had 4 or 5 of them in the first half alone. And then we also had this one that was just a unfortunately, but look at this ball, right? That's a perfect throw to Devontae Smith, and we're going to see it from another angle. This is the throw he needed to make. That is right through his hands. It is right through here's the better angle. Right, look at this. Boom. I mean, that is right through his hands. That's an absolutely perfect throw. Big time throw from Jalen Hurts. And by the way, that was in the second half. That was 3rd and 12. That was one of the incomplete passes. And I've showed you a bunch of the plays like we'll go through the beginning of this. This is right. We're going to go play action here, and we have one wide receiver out, and he's covered by 2 players. We have no place to go. Jalen Hurts throws it away. Smart thing to do. This was one of those incomplete passes, and I'm gonna run him down. Now we've got another situation here. This is, I believe, the throw to AJ Brown, and oh no, that was the one. Yeah, is that? Oh, that was the one. This is another big time throw. This is the one that Devontae Smith, big time throw. He catches this. They called it a catch. It was a catch if you look at replay, and yet somehow they overruled it and reversed it, saying it was clear and obvious that he didn't catch this ball, which is absolutely ridiculous. So what we had in the second half, okay, let's talk about this now that we've run through these things. Yeah, the Eagles offense only scored 13 points, and ultimately Jalen Hurts plays a big role in that. But there's absolutely a good argument to be made that they don't even get the 13 points without the way Jalen Hurts was throwing the football. You saw those throws in the first half. The pass protection, the O-line has been subpar. The running game has been non-existent. Here's what we had in the second half. He had to throw the ball away under pressure. he had to throw the ball away in a play after Tyler Steen ran into Fred Johnson. I'm not sure if that is this, but Tyler and Fred definitely got confused in the pass off on this. And I think this is they didn't run into each other, but you see how he gets knocked on his butt, and Jalen's got to go out wide and throw it away. So there's another one of the incompletions from Jalen Hurts. There was a almost to AJ Brown, and I think this is it. And AJ Brown just doesn't win on the route, and Jalen Hurts tries to fit it in there anyway because really there's nowhere else to go with the football. It's just great. It's great coverage. AJ Brown doesn't win on the route, and that's just I mean, you just chalk that up to one of those things that happens. It was good. It was good defense. You had the what I already showed you to the Devontae Smith catch that was overturned. You had another throwaway as the pocket collapsed. You had the one where it wasn't a pass. I mean, it was a pass and then he dropped back. But if you remember, I couldn't find it. I wanted to show it to you where he avoided the safety, gets out, picks up a few yards, and just goes down to save his body. So he didn't throw the ball, but it was a pass play. The next one was a throwaway, and then the final one, the eighth one, which was made him 0 for 7, was that one from Devontae Smith that I showed you that went right through Devontae Smith's hands. And then I think was this it? Oh no, I think this is the one. Yeah, I think I already showed that. And then I just want to show this for fun because I'm just curious. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I want to wrap it up with this. Have you ever seen, I don't know, someone like say Devontae Smith run a route like this? And we know what a great route runner Devontae Smith is. Wouldn't it be nice to see something like that from the Philadelphia Eagles? So my point being is, yeah, to a degree, you stats are, as Howard Eskin said, but he used it the wrong way. Yeah, stats are a gauge. That's the whole purpose, Howie. But you've got to watch the games, especially when you're talking about a quarterback's performance. And I wanted to go through this and say, hey, Eagles fans, it's frustrating as hell, but your concern shouldn't be so much with Jalen Hurts as it should be if we continue to allow this offense to be run the way it's run. I'm actually worried uh, about the Eagles getting a double-digit lead. I'm actually thinking maybe they're better off in a close game so that we don't get so damn conservative that Nick Sirianni goes into a shell. And I think I might have said this before in a previous video, and I stick by it. I swear, if it wasn't so over the top and he could actually get away with it to the point that he wouldn't get fired, when Nick Sirianni got a double-digit lead, he would take a knee on every single play in the second half. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Appreciate it. I will talk to you later.